the next global collapse, and why no one's ready for it. Everyone keeps saying the economy is fine. Markets are booming, unemployment's low, billionaires tweeting from yachts. So yeah, obviously everything's totally fine. Until it's not. Because every time humanity says, this time is different, it's never different. It's just the trailer before the main disaster. Behind the charts, the memes, and the fake optimism, something big is cracking. We're not talking inflation or housing prices. We're talking about the next global economic collapse. Not from one country, but from everywhere at once. And guess what? No one's ready. Not governments, not banks, not even your crypto group chat. Every empire collapses the same way, slowly, then suddenly. Rome overspent. 1929 drowned in greed. 2008. Banks built castles out of debt and called it assets. 2025. We built castles out of AI hype and called it innovation. Different tools, same arrogance. Right now, the global economy runs on caffeine and denial, stimulus money, zero interest loans, and blind faith in technology. But when the hype dies, the AI bubble pops, and your robot assistant asks for paid vacation, that's when reality hits. Let's check the ingredients of the coming disaster. Governments printing money like confetti. Central banks fighting inflation with interest rates higher than your Wi-Fi bill. Corporations borrowing billions just to buy back their own stocks. And people using one credit card to pay another. Meanwhile, global debt hits $315 trillion. That's more zeros than sleep hours you've had this week. Then there's the wild card, AI and automation. They promise productivity, but when machines work faster and cheaper, what happens to you? We replaced factory workers with robots, cashiers with screens, and soon, writers with ChatGPT clones. Hello there. Every technological leap has winners and losers, and this time the losers might be most of humanity. Now throw in climate chaos, cyber wars, political meltdowns, and a dash of US-China tension. Congratulations, humanity. You've officially unlocked crisis mode DLC. Picture this. A housing crash in one country triggers a banking panic in another. Layoffs spread, protests explode. Politicians show up with easy fixes that make everything worse. Déjà vu? It should be. It's the remix of every crash before it. But this time, the dominoes are connected by code. Markets move at the speed of Wi-Fi. One glitch, one algorithmic bug, one cyber attack, boom. Your retirement fund vanishes before you hit refresh. And here's the scariest part. This collapse won't have a face. No Lehman Brothers, no villain, just a distributed digital implosion. Invisible, algorithmic, everywhere. Your investments drop, your rent spikes, your job gets automated, and your smart fridge starts selling your data to pay for its own electricity. The real issue isn't the economy, it's us. Humans love denial more than truth. We trust politicians who say temporary inflation, bankers who say soft landing, influencers who say buy the dip. We don't prepare because preparing is boring. Denial is free and comes with dopamine. Every major crash starts with optimism because optimism sells. Nobody clicks a thumbnail that says you're broke. But how to get rich in 30 days? Millions of views. Ah yes, our latest addiction, artificial intelligence. It's revolutionary, just like the dot-com boom, right before it exploded. Now every company screams AI louder than profits. It's the new gluten-free. Sounds smart, means nothing. Investors are throwing billions into startups that promise to reinvent the future. But when the profits don't show up, boom. Another bubble pops. Remember crypto winter? Welcome to AI autumn. Same hype, colder air, and much more expensive. But here's the real twist. The collapse might not start in banks, but in trust. When people stop believing in governments, banks, or media, money doesn't crash, it freezes. You stop spending, they stop investing. Everyone waits for someone else to blink first. And while we argue on X, formerly Twitter, about who to blame, the system quietly dies in the background. Money doesn't disappear, Confidence does. And once that's gone, even $1 trillion stimulus won't save it. So what happens next? A slow-motion collapse disguised as normal life. Headlines like "Market stabilizes," translation, "We're screwed, but politely." Governments will print money to save banks. Banks will raise rates to save themselves. And regular people will just keep saving memes, because that's still free. But not all is doom. Every collapse cleans house. It wipes out the noise and rewards creativity, adaptability, and real value. The ones who evolve, who learn new skills, think global, and stay curious, they'll survive, maybe even thrive. The rest? They'll be too busy arguing on TikTok about who caused it. So yes, the next global collapse is coming. No explosions. No doomsday soundtrack. Just silence, disguised as stability. And one morning, you'll wake up, check your balance, and realize the system rebooted without asking you. So the question isn't if there will be a collapse, but who'll still be standing after it. This is Mox, where every minute counts.